Okay, stream has started. I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, do I even have the tag anymore? I don't. Okay. Um, remember me from Blocks Fruits, the hyper? Did you change the name? Maybe it's because I'm on the thing over. I don't remember the profile picture. Did you change the name? I do remember people from Blocks Fruits though. I gave you fruits. My user was I'm Yin. So many people popping by saying that like popping by, but they changed their usernames. You went to second C. I watched your streams like a few weeks back. Yeah, I haven't streamed Blocks for in a while. We PvP too low. Is that condom as your profile picture? No, what is that? I'm not playing Blocks Fruits today, sorry. I'll get back into Blocks Fruits soon. It's just that I have nothing to do with it. There's nothing in Blocks Fruits. Let me quickly. Like, there's nothing left in Blocks Fruits for me to do. I've gotten every fighting style, maxed out every fighting style. Why don't I get audio?
I have, Professor. Rookwood. You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need
I'm just
them
gonna
to complete the
pin
journey we
these.
have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able
Are you
to tell me
studying
anything
or
about the
working?
next trial?
Planning to get into studying.
Before you proceed,
Currently
I
not
would like to
working.
speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by
I got a
goblin
dog.
kind. They
Laying on her back.
and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, They also encountered a powerful goblin in my
I don't know what
vault
it
at
is.
Gringotts.
I had energy when I was literally
I'm
streaming
afraid
like
it would be
5 minutes
wise to
ago.
halt the
When
trials
Fortnite
until
had
we know
energy, and I
more.
switched to Hogwarts, like a campaign
We shall
game, and
defer
it's
to
like
you in this
drains you of
matter,
all your
of
energy, you're
course.
deprived of everything.
Now then,
Wait, Professor, the name Rookwood. Do you think...
there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps. But we
Feels like
can't
they're
be sure of
whispering.
its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context.
It's crazy when you search me up,
For now,
my,
we should
like,
learn what
it just
Ranrock
showed blocks
knows.
for its more.
I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
Oh, what not?
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our
Why is
path.
eyes bugging?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
When it's still studying, I want to get into studying and study, get a bachelor's in acting. Bro just wakes up holding his wand. What up, gang?
I should ask Sirona at the Three...
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Ha! Stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience.
Alright, why do they give me so much to do? What's outside? Oh, beast class. Ugh. I don't understand it. When it comes to me playing Hogwarts Legacy or Spider-Man, I get very tired as soon as I start the game. I think it's like a matter of, it's like I'm more forcing myself to play this because I want to play other campaign games, but I want to beat these games first. And like, but at the same time, I don't want to play the game, but I want to make sure I finish it before I start another
I
campaign.
would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
How am I late? I literally slept here.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here,
What, just lick her lips?
you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
No. Nah.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
Some lazy ass shit. You ain't gonna
think
brush
you
it
might-
yourself?
Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
No. Must use magic to feed
What
it?
do
That's
you suppose
lazy.
the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's
Keeping an
make
eye on
our
me
way
ain't getting
to the
me.
pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh no. What the... Die. The cats?
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
Bro, what is that
That's
Ravenclaw
really
bitch
not
doing?
funny.
Let's go.
You're in Ravenclaw. You can't be acting like you're funny. Like you're goofy.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
While blood's eaten.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out.
Some
Now,
lazy ass shit.
where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello.
This really
Professor.
don't even brush him. He's
You
a
wanted
magic
to
trick.
speak with me.
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
Really lazy and boring.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I
I'ma punch
also
it.
encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Come on. Surely not.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me.
It's gonna be a spider.
Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Left.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Yeah.
Poppy, where are you taking me?
She runs
It
fast.
really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Bro, look at her. She sprints as soon as I start to take over.
Stand back.
It's a dog. Hey, Buckbeard or whatever his name is. Buckbeak. Sharpbeak. I don't know.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
What if I don't? Damn, I guess I have to.
I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from... But she's a dreadful busybody.
Why do they all eat the same food?
So, what did you think of Highwing?
She was
I
alright.
thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seems to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, But on that, I fear she's right. The poacher's influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
Sounds suspicious. That hardly sounds incriminating.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
Would be good to investigate. Poachers are dangerous.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep hiring safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will.
Someone else has
I
joined the
should be
server.
going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
These are not good. Oh, I didn't mean to close that. No, well, I didn't mean to close it. It just went off the screen. Where am I now?
Revelio.
Why would I even want this? What's my next quest? Nuh-uh. Maybe I not lost my save. Well, I didn't really get too far in. But I don't want to go back. Ugh. Mm. Mm. We're taking it, sweet time. It said my game crashed, but then it also asked me to close the game since it crashed, but then takes its time to close the game because it's like, but I ain't ready to close. It's time to play the game. Bro, it's taking its time. Right, it crashed the hard drive. I might have to install the PS5 version, but like, not right now. Obviously, I'll install it later. I use the PS4 version because I don't want to take up all my PS5 storage. So I install it on my my hard drive, because my hard drive can only have PS4 games for some reason. Wanda, did it auto save after quest? Because I just finished a mission. My head looks flat. That is the back. But it's not, it bends. Like, boom. And then like, boom. Boom. It's like it comes out here for the nose and then goes back up. I don't really lose much. I literally said, oh, keep biting my tongue. Where does it want me to go? Professor Sharp wants me to test myself while under the influence of both Maxima and Endurance potions. He'd also like me to field test the focus potion. I know how to find potion. Will not guide me through the assignment, but my map could still prove useful. I can't remember a single thing where instead of that back out. Oh, I can teleport to Hogsmeade. I need to go to Hogsmeade. Let me go get that. Oh, I don't want to do that broom thing because he's gonna be like, oh, test it, test it. I'm not trying to test it, though. Just give it to me. I don't get it. I never see like streamers yawning. It's like they're always maximum amount of energy. I've been awake for 4 hours. And I'm tired.
Welcome back.
Revelio.
I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. really appreciate all of your help.
Because I need it.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test...
Sounds as if you're...
Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Where's this market taking me? I'm doing that quest.
Off to the races then. Revelio.
Well, I feel like butterbeer probably tastes good.
Shall I have the courage, Forest?
Revelio.
So much to this place.
Revelio.
Dang it. How do I not have luck level 1? I thought I did. Stream disconnected randomly.
I wish I'd paid more attention.
Revelio.
My mother used to say I was lazy.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Where's the potion brewing place? Here it is.
Ah. Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Yeah, actually I am. What potions I need? Oh.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Acquire and use focus potion. Get Maxima and Endurance potion.
A wise decision. Thank you.
That. Need that.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again.
Upgrades. We need upgrades. I'm just gonna remove. I got more to sell.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Got everything I need.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio. Excellent.
Good. Brush it into stone. Here's one cat.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Not there. Where am I? I got it. I got it. This game is tiring because, like, I have to wait to do the quest. That's what I think is. I want to get the quest done, but no, I have to wait. And then I want to double somewhere, but I have to wait. So that. Why is she just laying in a hallway?
So intimidating.
Oh, it's the blind guy. What are you looking at?
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn to pulso. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. Best not to go fleeing. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting. Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
Not getting my quests. I haven't been there yet, okay.
I think you can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
You can't imagine how inconvenient traveling was before I invented rocket riding, bro. What's she talking about inventing something?
Afraid of a staircase? Slow coach! Slow coach!
What's bro on about? Oh, the loading times are annoying. Sucks that I do on loading screen. I will install the PS5 version. I have the PS4 version because I don't want to take up storage on my PS5. And I bought a hard drive, which for some reason I can only install PS4 games on. I'm just trying to take something off my remote. Okay. Alright, up. We're pulling up on ops. Look at my controller, it's changing color, it's white at the moment. No, it's purple. See it like, oh, it's changing. Oh, it's not oh, it's still changing. Oh, no, that's the only thing that entertains me through the loading screen. That's the only thing that's, like, reason I'm not that bored.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
No, I don't have a moment. Am I ready with that?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be.
I hear a bird making lots of noise.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used
to powerful
weapon when needed.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Someone's been... Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shape.
Revelio.
Which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience.
Korea.
Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Revelio.
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahamora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Ah, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it.
It's a yappo.
Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
I was hoping it would get good like that. I like these type of things. Oh, I don't know to do it.
Hello, Hamura.
There. Easy.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so... eyes on you. This is a... The castle up.
Reminded staff, the Hogwarts house elves do an exceptional job of keeping the castle in order. They are Sheldon unprepared for any number of items that they might encounter each day. However, only the other day an unexpected stash of wizarding crackers went off from behind a cushion. The catastrophe was most up toward engulfing one poor elf in blue snook and giving those of us nearby an abdominal ringing in our ears for the rest of the day. I expect the culprit was Peeves. Please keep an eye out and be careful. Matilda Weasley, Deputy Headmistress.
If I catch a student in here, punitive measures will be taken.
Revelio.
Wanna knock him out.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
What? How did Blood find me? Ding dong, ding 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 dong.
Revelio. Hello, Hamura.
Dear Mirabelle, my dear Dot has been asking after you. Perhaps I can convince her to stop in for a butterbeer or two if you were to join us. It's been far too long. When do you manage to come by? When you do manage to come by, I wonder if you'd be able to part with a few of your plants. The more fragrant ones. Ever since the troll attack, customers have been complaining about the smell of, believe it or not, old socks. Nothing I've tried seems to cover the stench. Hoping to see you soon, with or without the plants. Your friend, Serona.
Revelio.
Maybe I just hide in the cupboard. I hide in the bed and wait for the plant lady. Professor Fig, I am in receipt of your most recent owl. Apologies for the delay in my response. I am still receiving a good deal of correspondence regarding the introduction of the not so recent stooging penalty in Quidditch, which, in my humble opinion, was brought the game into the modern age, astonishing. Frankly, how many spectators want nothing less than to see Quidditch keepers flattened entirely. As to the topic of your recent letter, we at the Ministry assure you that any and all potential threat to wizard kind are taken quite seriously. I have made note of your concerns, and in as much as time allows, the Department of Magic Law Enforcement will ensure that the matter is looked into, scheduled permitting. We value the opinions of esteemed wizards such as yourself, and you may rest assured that we have matters well in hand. Should you wish, I can have my secretariat secure seats for yourself and a guest in this year's Quidditch final. I think you would be delighted to see the results of a well-run and efficient government. Warmest regards, Ferris Bevan, Minister of Magic.
Revelio.
I know, guys, I'm surprised I could read that too. Why are we gonna be such a snitch?
Aloha Mora.
My darling Abraham, you would be overjoyed to know that the local children have taken to playing gobstones in the street just outside of your study window. They're quite charming, I must say. I noticed the youngest was without her own set of gobstones, so I lent her one of yours. I knew you wouldn't mind. I do hope things are going well at the castle. I'm relieved that you arrived safely. Dreadful story about the gentleman from the ministry. Was he really traveling with Eliza and a student? Simply dreadful. Do write when you have a moment. I'm most eager to hear stories of this year's Summoners Court participants. Your students so adore you, my dear. With love, M.
Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year? Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
I don't know how it passed.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Revelio. Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Oh.
Ranrock's lawyers are preparing for a rebellion.
Revelio.
Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marching professor Troll. I'm a prefect too, twit. That's it. 50 health points. You know you can't do that.
Hello, Hamora.
Done. There's not much to talk about, I'm not sorry. Turn back around.
And I wanted to deduct some house points.
Revelio.
There are no students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few gallons.
So I'm here. Shit, I'm sorry.
What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to win Quidditch.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
Why's he coming towards me?
What?
Why is he coming towards me? Bro. I didn't shoot me. Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Hospital Wing, attending healer, nurse, Norrin Bailey, patient name, redacted by order of Professor Black, age redacted by order of Professor Black. Notes, the patient was injured during a Quidditch match, though in my professor's opinion, a redacted by order of Professor Black hardly counts as an injury. In fact, if anyone was injured, it was me, as I do not believe I've ever rolled my eyes quite so hard in my life. It is a wonder I can even see to write this note. One more floor.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall...
I appreciate that. Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery. Oh, someone's been having a wild old time.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Well. I'm probably gonna end this stream here. I'm tired or something. I'm a little tired. I'm gonna watch a YouTube video and then I know I've got something to do at 1:30. Like, in 30 minutes I got something I gotta do. But